Mac Buckley here with the UCCS Athletic Network. Here we have Jennah Knafelc after the big win against the Western State Mountaineers. Jennah, coming off the bench and just being a light for your team and just a giant spark out there, making those big three-pointers. How does that feel, and what's your mental focus out there during the game?
I just try to put it all out there for my teammates. And coming off the bench, that's huge. You know, our starters go out there and they give it all they have, and, you know, we need to come off the bench with a lot of intensity, and I try to do that every game.
And 31 of those 67 points were off the bench, so really just being a spark out there. I mentioned you being a big spark for those three-pointers offensively, but talk about the defense side of the game as well. Huge blocks tonight, two big ones at that tonight. I think that with that, what does that contest about you playing on defense and the system that Coach Plett is trying to implement as well?
Coach Plett puts a big emphasis on defense, and I've really kind of struggled with that at the beginning of the season, so I've worked really hard over the break and over these last couple of weeks to really lock down on defense and try to do my best.
Awesome. That sounds great. Can definitely see it's paying off on the court, as well as having 2 steals on the night and 2 assists. So getting that overall team play, how do you stay well-conditioned knowing that it is winter break, and how do you just find that focus out there?
Well, my sweet tooth over break definitely got to me. I could feel that. But Coach Plett plays us in practice and gets us ready for games, so I think we're all in pretty decent shape for that.
And it looked like also a little bit of change-up out there against the Western State team, knowing that it's a defensive-minded team. Looked like you gave them a 3-2 zone out there. What was Coach saying during those timeouts, and how did that change out on the court?
Well, we know that they like to get the ball in the corner a lot, and our zone works really well with offenses that do that. So we were able to kind of keep them in that corner and not allow them to get as many shots up. So that worked out pretty well tonight.
And then talking about offensively as well, had a couple times where the Mountaineers were trying to pull a little bit of those entrapments in the corner as well, like you were just talking about how you found the success on defense. They were trying to do it. They did not have that success. How were you able to just get out of that entrapment and then keep working the ball around offensively?
Well, we played against each other, and we were getting ready to do that to them. And so everybody that was on the team that was pretending to be Western kind of got a feel for how it felt to be trapped. And we were able to see other players on our team and get the ball out of the trap before we were kind of in trouble.
Awesome. Good job there for you and your team. On the night, you ended up shooting 3 for 7 from the field, 2 for 5 from beyond the arc there, really just helping out your team. Jennah Knafelc, those three-pointers are so huge, and you just make a real pretty rainbow when you shoot them. How do you find that technique, and how do you just find that skill to be able to come off the bench and make those threes?
I've shot my whole life. I better be pretty good at it by now.
True that. Talent says it all. Now, for fun, it is the 30th of December. New Year's is coming up. Any big plans out there? What are you going to tell your fans that you're doing?
Well, we've got practice tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to go start with that, but I'll probably watch the ball drop with my family.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very family-oriented time with the holidays, definitely. Jennah Knafelc of your women's basketball team, giving the recap against Western State Mountaineers. Mac Buckley with the UCCS Athletic Network. Jennah, thank you so much.
Thanks.